What's good, neighborhood? So, today's gonna be, I don't know, I guess today's gonna be something a little bit more of a chill day. I mean, hell, I was trying to look up something before the stream. It was around 4:25, 4:30, and I fell asleep. I'm, guess I am still dog tired from the weekend. But I did promise that we were gonna be coming back with some PS2sDay action, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. And today, we're going to be taking a bit of a break from Onimusha, a bit of a break from Chaos Legion, and checking out another Capcom published, but not necessarily Capcom developed, gem of an action RPG. Oh, I guess I guess I'm still kind of on that, transhumanist, that I'm still on that futuristic kick. So we're going to be coming at you with a little bit of Crimson Tears. If you want to check out the game and if you want to see, just what it's all about, if you haven't heard of it before, then by all means, y'all know exactly what you need to do. Pull up a chair and kick up your feet. Make yourselves comfy. Just remember to leave your shoes at the front door so we don't get any footprints on the tile, the carpet, or the furniture. I'm really too tired to talk about much, but we may still have ourselves a bit of a conversation while we're going at it. So, we got ourselves another 3 hours. Let's get down to it, shall we? It's game time. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and get that going as well. Crimson Tears, and are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Excellent. Whew. Oh, and there we go. All right, let me do something really fast here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just pop that stream chat out for a little bit. And there we go. Done, done, done. Now I actually have it at a point where I can see it. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's cut past all that. Here we go. All right. So here we are about to go ahead and let's get this game up and running, shall we? Let's change attack 2 to that. Okay, guard is that. All right, let me double check something just really fast because there was some button layout reconfiguring that I was actually taking a look at, and I'm just trying to remember what I was going to do for that. So, brief moment. Okay, so it's guard and evade. So I definitely want my guard set here. And I guess it's gonna go ahead and auto save. But let's get down to it, huh? Just one way to make an entrance. Now, I remember the last time I played through this. Last time I played through this, there was a certain set of weapons that I was using for each character to kind of, I guess, keep them in character from what I saw here. Hey, what's good, Chop? Whew. Excuse me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Lana? Amber, Tokyo, Katie, did you manage to escape?
Lana.
That's Lana's voice.
Amber, Tokyo, Katie, we all made it out okay. Lana, where are you?
I'm okay. No matter where I am, my thoughts will always reach you. Don't worry. I was designed for that.
What about Abel? He's a humanoid just like the three of us are. He must still be alive somewhere.
What about Dr. Kosugi?
Abel is probably there. Dr. Kosugi, too.
Then there's somewhere in this city?
So I guess we're supposed to go look for them, right?
No one has set foot in the city since it was sealed off. The monsters have taken over the place. Only one person can get in at a time. And you are the only ones capable.
Yeah. It sounds like we're the only ones up to the task.
So what? We're supposed to be monster exterminators now?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Yeah, I totally want to test out my skills. What, you guys don't wanna?
I guess so. You two wait here. I'll go.
Wait.
Yeah, hang on. Why should you get to be the one to go, Tokyo?
I'll go.
Hey, wait, I wanna go.
Only one can enter at a time.
Yeah, I know that.
Only one of us can get in. So I'm going. Case closed.
Amber, hey!
Once she's made up her mind, there's no changing it.
Don't worry. I have no intention of getting killed. See, dying isn't an option.
There's a water processor. It was used to break down industrial water for recycling. But there are violent emissions of poisonous gases here and there, so be careful.
Yeah, this right here is on the PS2.
Your battle starts here from this base. First, go out into the city and get ready. Gather the various things you need for battle. There are weapons and recovery items on sale. You'll need the returner to get out of the dimension maze. Make sure you get it.
Alright, so
Think hard when to use a weapon or tool. Their use can be a help or a hindrance in battle.
okay, so right now that's right, they all start with no equipment. But yeah, like the big thing about this game's particular, I guess about the gameplay loop here, is that your hub is basically a ruined city, kind of like Zion in Stellar Blade. And as you go through the game, as you progress through it, you can actually donate funds and resources to rebuild the city. While the stages themselves are more or less randomly, I believe, procedurally generated.
Welcome.
See, I've got 1,000 to work with, so probably gonna need to at least go with. Yeah, we'll start with that. And
Come again, won't you? If you're not buying, get lost. Come again.
don't have enough for a gun.
This is what you're after, eh? Some medicine?
Get a couple of returners, and then we should
I'll
be
get some
good.
better stuff in for next time, okay?
Oh, bad day. What happened, Blue?
Here you can take a break or teleport into the dimension maze. Are you ready? If you are, try getting onto the teleporter.
Oh, damn. That's a bad day, all right.
With this PC, you can save and restore battle results. Here you can improve the battle patterns built into your brain.
I was pretty sure I changed out those. Okay, I guess the button settings are still... Guess they're still gonna take precedence once I actually... once I actually get into the maze proper. Dimension maze at each stage is different from the last. Let's see. Oh, let's talk about the basics.
The thing above the enemy is the lock-on mark. It automatically follows enemies in an attack. It will appear in your eye. That's another ability of a biological weapon.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna need to switch this back to the default settings. It's not quite working out for me as well as I'd hoped. Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, though, like before I started the stream, man, I legit dozed right off. Well, one of the nice things about this game is that it actually does take into account, number one, attacks from behind. Like, if you sneak up on enemies that are in an area that you load into, then, you know, you'll be able to do one-shot kills. But what's more is any attacks you land after an overkill, any attacks you land after a
There's
kill,
teleporter in this room for getting to the next floor. Use
any attacks you land after a kill count as overkills, which give you extra experience. Almost got to pass. Oh. And we'll make our way out of here. Damn.
There's more to come.
Alright, one other thing I have to keep an eye out for, though, is that second gauge down there at the bottom. That's basically like an overheat gauge.
Your bio wavelength's fluctuating. I can't read your status.
Of course. And now I'm poisoned, so this is definitely gonna... This is definitely gonna make things interesting.
You're mine.
And I'm about to hit overheat stage. Or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a returner for now. Pop back to the hub. Yeah, I was definitely having some trouble trying to do this with that modified moveset, so let's set back to default. Okay, I thought I snagged a combo upgrade. Alright, let's try and give this another shot. Glove's damaged. So that means I'm probably going to need to repair it soon before it breaks. Oh yeah, that's another thing you gotta worry about. Weapon durability. There we go, we're doing much better now. Oh. I think the exit is in the same spot this time. Yeah, I think no matter what, you'll find your exits and the floor layout in a similar pattern for this first run, at least for this first stage. Oh, excuse me. Go, getting the feeling back. Oh, damn. And I'm poisoned. Again. Let's get rid of that for a second. They were getting me for a second. Oh, nice. Looks like I basically got a refund on that returner that I just used. There we go, there's my exit to the next floor. Oopsie daisy. go. Now we're getting something. Oh, another nice little thing about this game. You can actually knock enemies into each other for additional damage and crowd control. There it is. Evening, Brian. How's the day been treating you, man? Okay, so wait. Oh, I got the glove up to +3. Let's see. We have a handgun. So I'm gonna equip that. So anyway, I started blasting. Oh. I'm pretty sure I used up all my ammo already. Oh, god damn it. That was not what I meant to do. that thing run? It would seem it did. Shit. Alright, let's use an energy drink to recover some health, and then... Next room I enter, that's going to put me into overheat, so I definitely want to not have to deal with anything else when I'm under that status.
If a biological weapon uses excessive power, it can reach a dangerous state of instability.
Do I have a... Oh, I actually do have coolant. Oh. Oh, that's right. If I wait for it to... If I wait for that status to pass, then it, like, decimates my health. So I have to be especially careful. Alright, what are we looking at? Here we go. Ow. No. Ah. I don't have any more energy, do I? Yeah. Let's pop out of there. Need to get some more health items for starters.
This is what you're after, eh? Some medicine? Always a pleasure.
Get on with it. Come again. My favorite customer. Come again, won't you?
I've got 69 bullets.
If you're not buying, get lost.
Let's see what we're looking at as far as a reload.
Come again.
And you know what? She's at level 5. Let's see if it'll actually allow me to switch characters here. There we go.
I'm on it.
There we go. See, that is exactly the kind of skirmishing that I'm used to. And now I remember why I actually choose him out of all three of them, because he basically makes for being the best brawler. Boots! Damn, animal ran off. It looks like we're pretty much in good shape, though, so... Forest cleared. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see where this one's gonna take me. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like a problem. So using that gun causes me to overheat. Good to know. Oh, get off me. There we go. Oh! Well, that was unfortunate. There's my exit. Let's go see what else this stage has got for me. Ah! I think that's that. Okay, now I think that's that. Floor should be clear. Let's make sure I can get to that, get back to that boss without taking any unnecessary damage. Oh. I also need to make sure I can make it through this third floor. Plus side, I'm getting some decent resources for crafting coming later. Let's see if we head out the... Oh! There we go. So if we go out and down this way... What's next? What's next? Ow! I came in and just got booted clear across the room. They were just like, no, 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 no. You get to do none of that. And I'm just sailing through the air like, okay. Alright, if I go up and then back through this way, where does it take me? Okay, glove is at +4, but also damaged. This way. Do I have a coolant? No, I do not have a coolant. Ah, crap. Glove is about to break, so here's what we do. We recover that energy. Oh, wait. Alright, and I get the feeling the exit was probably in that upper path. Oh! Okay, so... Alright, here's the thing. The more you use an item in combat, the more you use a weapon in combat, you know, that's how you upgrade it. You know, that's how you get, like, the +1, +2, and, you know, all those other such bonuses. But every time a weapon actually goes up a level from the looks of it, it also instantaneously repairs as well. Something I did not know. But is definitely coming in handy. Give me just a quick second. And we'll take our intermission at the hour-and-a-half mark, so... Yeah, once we hit 6:30, we'll go ahead and take that intermission. And there is our exit. Okay, this thing's a level 9. Whoa! Ugh. Oh god. Okay, I've got one more energy drink. You cheap bastard. Seriously?
Tokyo, what is it? What's wrong?
So if your character gets knocked out, then you gotta send someone down and rescue him.
I'll take care of it.
No item use or equipment change during a rematch. So I get down there. And where do I land on the rematch? I have to go through all that shit again. Again? Okay, I'm at 50. Whew. There we go.
Amber.
Are you okay?
It's just... It was my first time in a fight.
I guess the first time never goes how you think.
I looked, but I didn't see Dr. Kosugi anywhere.
I'm sure he's alive. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm not. It's just... I'm not sure yet, but I feel like that wasn't the full extent of my powers.
You haven't been in much real combat yet, so it's hard to know.
I can't wait to get into some real combat. Just thinking about it is so exciting. I wonder how much we're really capable of.
We're not normal, are we?
That goes without saying.
We've managed to survive because we're not normal. That's why we're alive.
Exactly. That's why we're still here.
I know.
Ah.
This city's old subway system's in ruin. It's sure to be occupied by escaped biological weapons now.
And the other nice thing about these... The other nice thing is that once you actually clear the bosses... Once you clear the bosses, you can actually go back and replay certain stages, too. So let's... Yeah, let's get in a little bit more before we take that first intermission. And, oh, I got some news for y'all in regards to the... in regards to Project Green Dream. We are looking at tomorrow being the release of Episode 2. So definitely a little something to keep an eye out for. Alright, let's get over here and do some repairs. Oh, and there's also side quests that you can pull up as well.
Thank you. If you're not buying, get lost. Come again.
Alright, let's pop back over here.
I'm on it.
And And he's got some stuff that needs repairing too, from the if I remember right.
Get on with it. Come again.
Oh, what? What happened to my...
Thank you.
Bro. Lost all my gear? Now I'm just mad. All right, let's get out there, snag a few more healing items, and then take another crack at that. Take another crack at the water processor area.
Come on, take a look. I'll get some better stuff in for next time, okay?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait, I should probably save. Oh, I guess when I'm on a side quest, then it just only allows me to pick that stage. That's right. which way next? So I guess I'll take the left path out of here. Head down and see just what is waiting. Now it seems like I'm actually getting somewhere. Probably because I didn't come back and leveled up. Next. Oh, how cute. You thought you were going to do something. Alright, let me pop back into this room. Now, getting a high number of combos and a good amount of juggles on enemies also it also increases your chance of getting items from it too. Okay, looks like we're finished here in this room. Take this straight away, and that's going to lead to... That's everybody. Alright, now we head out this way. What's up, Andre? This game right here is Crimson Tears. This is an ARPG that was published by Capcom back during the PS2 era that I don't think too many people really heard much about. Yeah, it is around that same. It is around that same era as, Mega Man X7 and Breath of Fire 5. Back here, you. God damn it. Yeah, seriously, just between the two of us and just with what's been happening, like I keep talking about this because that's just the state of things today, with everything that's been going on with AAA. It's more commonplace now for folks to really go back and just revisit their backlog of games, I mean, it's one of those things where it's almost a necessity because the state of the industry is just so, frankly, fucked. Right. Gaming feels too much like a Marvel movie and not Winter Soldier. But aside from that, though, speaking of, stuff that's been going on in the hobby and stuff that's been going on in just, nerd culture as a whole, I finally hit that point where I'm just like, you know what? Now I'm just, as much as I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, now I'm just frankly, I'm fucking done with Mark Kern. After that shit he was talking about earlier this morning, censorship for the woke, nah. Fuck that, and fuck you, Mark. The moment you advocate for censorship anywhere, in any regard, I don't give a shit what you claim, what kind of high ground you claim. The moment you start talking censorship for anything that you consider an opponent, you're done. I mean, hell, I was I was actually still I was still very much, you know, on board with at the very least, being comparatively neutral on him during the whole Stellar Blade thing because in a lot of respects he still had the right idea. Back when all that shit was first going on with, SBI Detected and with Cabrutus, a lot of what he was talking about, he was making some good points. He really was. He was making a lot of good points about how time seems to be like just a flat fucking circle at this point. A new socio-political grift with new charlatans. Rears its ugly head, and people gotta keep their eye out for it. But the moment Kern started saying that he was for censorship, that was where you made an enemy of me. Freedom of speech protects speech that you don't like. Because the moment you start trying to censor shit that you don't like, rest assured, that shit's gonna boomerang. Like I keep telling people, horseshoe theory is more than just a theory. And it works in more than just politics. It doesn't matter what kind of conflict or discussion you're in. The further out to the extremes you go on a particular topic, the more alike you start to sound to your opponents. And people are eventually going to get tired of that shit. Yeah, pretty much, Jagos. It's Twitter nonsense. Twitter nonsense, but it's also some shit that I very much needed to get off my chest. Anywho, we're about halfway through now. It's already around 6:30. So let's go ahead and take our first intermission. I'm gonna get me something to drink. See how the ground pork is coming along, cause I'm gonna be making me some pork meatloaves, and then we'll be getting right back to it. So, exactly. Some people need controversy to make content, and it's just there you go. It's fucking disingenuous. But anyways, let me go ahead and let y'all head out to break for a little bit. Again, intermission time. Grab yourselves a drink, stretch, get some air, grab a snack, but make sure you come right back. this was this was certainly unexpected. Oh, um, shit. Thanks for the raid, everybody. Oh, it's damn good to see you. Oh, yeah. Honestly, last few days have just been just wild. I mean, and not just thank you for the cheer. But yeah, last few days have just been they've been kind of wild, considering just a lot of the stuff, not just what's been happening on social media, but also, honestly, again, you know, I've moved, I moved to a new place. Had to move house pretty much on my own, so I'm definitely, still recovering from the fatigue there. But anyways, great to have everybody in. Yes. Now, I was talking about it a little bit earlier, how Crimson Tears, honestly, it's a Capcom published title that not a lot of people have actually gotten the chance to experience for themselves. And now, here we are. I was like, you know what? I want to pick something that's a little out of left field for this little PS2sDay stream. So this is what we got. But yeah, Ferd, Soul, Riona, you too, everybody that came in with the raid. I'm glad you're here. Oh yeah, this is definitely a bucket weed brawl game. I mean, it's funny. You can equip different weapons to the characters, right? Some characters can use swords. Like with this guy, you can hook him up with dual guns. But I just find that the gloves are literally like one of the, if not the best weapon set in the game. Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't. those as well. Let this goofball walk into the poison gas. No, I definitely feel that. You know, honestly, like that's another one of the great things about going back and revisiting stuff like on the PS1 and the PS2, you know? There were just some games where they were just too expensive to pick up at the time. Ow! Asshole. There we go. Exactly. I mean, hell, that's why I spent a lot of time on MMOs like Dungeon Fighter and Critica and Dark Blood Online, you know? Because those were games that were pretty fucking baller, but they were also free to play. You know, even back then, Korea was trying to show us what the fuck was up. Right. Like it was either that or, you know, I'd go online, you know, start downloading and finding characters and builds for Mugen and just put my own shit together. You got it. Either that or what little money I had, took it straight to the arcade. Cure. You are absolutely right, Andre. No, seriously. Like, when they were talking about it on Real Negro Hours, it was the same, it was the same sentiment, Astrobot is the kind of game that Sony should have led with when the PS5 came out. Because no matter what kind of killer apps you got, what sells systems isn't just exclusives, but it's the mascot titles. Alright? Mario is always a system seller for Nintendo, right? Hell, Link could be considered a Nintendo mascot. Legend of Zelda games, system sellers, no question about it. With Sony, you had games like with Sony, you had games like Jack and Daxter. You had Sly Raccoon. You had Little Big Planet. You had you had Astro's Playroom. Hell, even with Microsoft, you had stuff like Gex, for example, right? You know, technically, Gears of War could be considered a mascot game because that was an exclusive, but Marcus Phoenix was one of the most identifiable characters on a Microsoft system. Hell, with Microsoft purchasing Rare, that meant you had access to Banjo-Kazooie. That's another great mascot game. Yeah, Ape Escape. Hell, Sega had stuff like Klonoa, right? Your mascot titles, the titles that are rated E for everyone, but don't treat their audience specifically like kids. All right? These are rated E titles that everybody could have gotten into. The Jack games were, great little fantasy platformers and collectathons for kids to get into. But then when the adults sat down and started playing them, they had fun too, because they could dig into it deeper from their perspective. Yeah, Naughty. If Neil fucking Druckmann hadn't gotten his ego filleted by the rest of the industry, you want to know what we might have probably gotten? We might have probably gotten, well, Uncharted. I feel like Uncharted, its overarching story ended with 4. But man, oh man, Crash Bandicoot. Like someone could have, they could have easily, the Crash Bandicoot games, Spyro, those could have been, Jumping Flash. All 3 of those could have been great mascot titles to lead off a new era of PlayStation. I think I might still actually fire that up because I did get Sifu on PlayStation Plus. Wait, did you say Crash got sold to Activision? Now, Insomniac basically got turned into the Marvel Games studio solely because of their success off of Spider-Man. Give a little slumber, that brother gone. Yeah, seriously, Insomniac basically got turned into the Marvel, it got turned into the Marvel Games studio solely because of solely because of what happened with the. Okay, I did get the Shining Marble. Good, good, good. Because of their success with Spider-Man. Let's pop out here real fast. I am very much inclined to agree.
Come again, won't you?
Okay, no, I don't agree that The Last of Us 1 and 2 really hurt Sony's game direction. I say The Last of Us 1 and 2 hurt the industry. Period. Like, it wasn't just Sony got hurt directly as far as game direction, but fucking the kind of damage that The Last of Us 1 and 2 did, that shit was splash damage. Everybody got caught in the crossfire there.
Get on with it. Rest assured, the goods are good.
Yep, Riona, you pretty much nailed it right there. Like, both fiscal and social capital. People just stake their careers and reputations on trying to, cover up and, prop up The Last of Us 1 and 2. Oh yeah, there was definitely some emotional damage there. Oh, word? That, what you call it, that indie expo that just happened? I'm definitely gonna have to go back through and check out the footage from that. But Here's the thing. Here's my big takeaway from all of this, right? Gaming has already hit that point where a lot of what's coming out lately is just the same gray slop, right? It's gruel. There's very little actual identity between developers, between titles in the same genre, in some cases between genres. Like a lot of the soul and the personality of game development has just been completely leveled out. There's no peaks and valleys anymore. There's just flat line. Yeah, that's why I said most. Because the a lot of the bright spots that I've seen in gaming have all been again from it's all been from developers and in games where games where you actually can identify the game itself. You can see the personality. You can see the soul that was put into those games. I mean, like you said with Monster Hunter, right? Let's see. Digital Extremes with with Warframe? Oh damn. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you. Yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Soulframe. Oh, what else? I mean, hell, Airship Syndicate, they're going back through and taking what they had with Wayfinder, their little attempt at the, live service game with Digital Extremes. They're taking that, retooling it into a single player game. And, they're basically revitalizing that. So you've got games with a wonderful sort of design aesthetic, and games that actually really harken back to what made a lot of these developers and a lot of these franchises popular to begin with. I mean, you could very much say that, a return to... You could very much say that a return to the PS1 and PS2 era is legitimately what's necessary here for the industry to survive. Oh yeah, I heard Dave the Diver was dope. Yeah, the industry needs to revive their old library and not just...
Seems like this teleporter's locked. Should be something nearby to operate it.
Like, it's not just that the industry needs to revive their old library, and I'm not talking remakes, okay? I am not talking Final Fantasy VII, remake, okay? Like, the industry really needs to go back, dig into their archives of IPs at various developers all over, and hell, if anything, put a new, go back and put a new coat of paint on some of this shit. This is exactly why my man Tenchu and Bloody fucking Roar, perfect examples. Valkyria Chronicles, Lufia 1 and 2, Klonoa, Pac-Man World. Oh my god. Oh, there was that one. God, I already. Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur needs another boost. Xenogears, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of all the good stuff we used to play together, man. Right, Xenogears was no, Xenogears was Square Enix. That that was Square Enix fucking it up. And that game is still a masterpiece, even incomplete content wise. Hell, Onimusha, Ridge Racer, Soul Edge. Like, what needs to happen is that a lot of the modern executive thought in the industry needs to be. Honestly, it needs to be weeded out. Like a lot of modern executive thought needs to be phased out big time, because all they're thinking about is just how can we have something run forever and just make side income, right? But then you've got games but then you've got games that are pretty much one and done type deals. Games that come in, say what they need to say, do what they need to do, and dip out. I mean, hell, Stellar Blade's a decent example. Sure, there's likely to be a sequel, but a sequel wasn't in the cards when the game was being developed. The game was built, the game was put out there, it did what it needed to do, and dipped out. Scarlet Nexus, same thing. Game comes in, does what it needs to do, has a great, great narrative. It is solid top to bottom. Comes in when it needs to, does what it needs to do, dips out. I mean, just really, really thinking about it. Honestly, I honestly would just love I honestly would just love to see, hell, you know what? Another really great PS2 game that not a lot of people have been talking about, but I did see a mention of it on Twitter earlier today. Samurai Western. Samurai Western is a spin-off of the Way of the Samurai titles, right? Way of the Samurai 1, 2, and 3. All three of those games. Fucking excellent. But then you get Way of the Samurai, which is just a straight up, arcade style spin-off. And it's just like, where are more of those games? Where are more of the games like God Hand, right? Where are more of the games like Jade Empire? Where are more of the games like Way of the Samurai? Where are more of the games like, oh God, Another great example, for another great example for those of us that still, really like our monster breeders, but got burned by the most recent Pokemon stuff. Monster Rancher, Dragon Seeds, Jade Cocoon, both 1 and 2. Right, Dark Cloud, a great Zelda style RPG. The Bouncer. Brother, there are so many. Right, Racing Lagoon. Oh, oh. Then, buddy, let me tell you. Let me tell you. You miss Monster Rancher? Miss the notebook you kept of all the CDs we tested? Well, thanks to Duck Station, and especially thanks to PCSX2, especially the most recent builds, both of these emulators have been built to where you can now actually switch. If you have the files, if you have the ISOs, you can do the disk swaps now. Back when I first downloaded PCSX2 a couple weeks ago, I tested it with Dynasty Warriors 3 and with Extreme Legends, and guess what? It worked. No crashing. Right? No. Hold up. Seriously. We kept better notes for Monster Rancher CDs and for all the different codes and shit that we'd find in magazines like Nintendo Power and AGM and Tapes and Tricks. We kept better kept notes on that shit than we ever took in school. I mean, you remember when we were chilling with Troy back at Arrowview and back at, during the early days of Purdue and with, the Family Focus Center. You remember those days? Remember when we had the Book of Doom? That was our tips and tricks right there. We wrote all that shit down, kept it in I want to say it was like a 5-subject notebook. A 5-subject spiral-bound notebook, which we eventually moved into a binder with all the little dividers and everything, dividing everything up into different genres of games. We printed stuff up out of the computer lab and, did the hole punch and put that shit in the notebook too. Oh. That's the era. That's the era I would like for us to get back to. That really grassroots sort of feel. And I think even with this age of information and this age of YouTube, and Discord, I think we can still do it. I think it is still possible. Web 1.0 may have been phased out, but I don't think it's dead. Right?
I sense that.
It's... You know what? You know what? I'm sorry. I saved before going into this stage, but frankly... Nah, I gotta pop up out. I gotta change games because, again, just... That feeling, right? That era where it just says, where community really meant something. You done made me do it. You done made me do it. We're going to take these last 45 minutes and we're going to run through some shit. See, this is exactly why I've gotten back into grabbing these emulators again, because these games cannot be allowed to just fade away. And I'm sorry, the soundtrack for this game in particular is 2024. This game came out back in 2001, and it still holds up. You can't tell me it doesn't. Like when I get in the truck to drive to work when I get in the truck to drive to work every morning, I pop a CD into the disc player in my truck, and this is the first song that comes on. Wire 3 is always the most memorable. Third Strike, Bloody Roar 3, Soul Calibur 3, Tekken 3. Why? The first game in the series is always, setting the pace, establishing the setting, right? Second game in the series is usually the developer finding their footing. Usually. In some cases, 2, just tends to be the lightning in the bottle that they're looking to capture.
Bloody Roar 3.
But 2 is usually where developers are finding their footing. And it's like, okay, we're learning from the mistakes that we made here. We're taking what we did here in this first one, and we're building on that and trying something new. But then 3? Actually, no, you're right. Soul Calibur 2 is technically the third game in the series, so no, you are absolutely correct. But again, the second game in a franchise or series is usually, finding your footing, taking what works from the first. But 3, the magic number? We tried the new stuff. It works. It meshes well with the old stuff that made the first game fan-fucking-tastic. And then, like the match, go nuts. And that's where you get Bloody Roar 3. That's where you get Vampire Savior. That's where you get Soul Calibur 2. That's where you get Third Strike. That's where you get... That is where you get Mega Man 3. That's where you get Final Fight 3. Exactly. Burnout 3. Yes. Let's see if I can remember my combos. Let's see if I can remember my combos. Oh wait, no, hold on. The third game in a series usually being where the developers take off, usually being where they go ham. Dynasty Warriors. Now hear me out. Dynasty Warriors, the first game, boom. That was your 3D based weapons fighter, right? Then you got Shin Sangoku Musou. You've got Dynasty Warriors 2. That was where they started moving into the more evolved beat 'em ups, the Musou titles. And then you hit Dynasty Warriors 3, and that is where the shit really takes off. That's where you start getting the Extreme Legends expansions. Right, that's where the series really gets its hooks into. And I swear to God, your Alice gave me trauma. Alright? Oh wait, here's another good example of a 3. Guilty Gear. Then you go to Guilty Gear X. Then you go to Guilty Gear XX or X2. X2 is where the series really finds its stride. And then you could say that Xrd builds on top of that. Xrd could technically be considered a 3, but honestly, it's all about Guilty Gear X and Guilty Gear Double X. Metal Gear Solid? No. Metal Gear, right? Metal Gear on the NES. Metal Gear 2, Snake's Revenge. Third game in that franchise, the original Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. There's your 3. There is your rule of 3. Same thing. One solid hit on the PS1, shit took off. Genre defining. Siphon Filter. 1 and 2, again, set the tone, build on the foundation. Siphon Filter 3, bang. The most refined, it's like the most refined Siphon Filter game in the series. Time Crisis, another great example. Warcraft. Once again, proven the rule of 3s. Yeah, you could say that I'm basically waiting for Helldivers 3. Oh, it was happening. It was happening.
Get ready, fight.
Gotcha. Did I get it? Did I land it?
You win.
Almost.
Is it on? Or is it just me?
I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back.
Get ready, fight.
Yes.
Okay, now. Y'all remember what I showed? Oh, so how do we set up 2-player? How do we set up network 2-player? Simple. Parsec. Oh, no. Okay, Jagos, listen. J-Fight and I go way back. Like, everything I was talking about as far as, the Book of Doom and how things were back in, Web 2, Web 1.0. J-Fight is the Ken to my Ryu from all the way back in 96. Like, we have been road dogs for, holy shit, 28 years. Like, we go back a ways, right? I mean, listen. J-Fight is actually, he is the reason why I even had a PS4. This man actually put together the funds, and on his birthday in 2014, sent me a PS4 as a late birthday gift to me. Like, this is the caliber of the man that I call my brother. And yes, Like I may have been the fighting game pro in our group back in middle school, but a lot of my best early matches, and I'm talking everything from Street Fighter Alpha 2 to the original Guilty Gear, Street Fighter EX, hell, even stuff like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, or when we go to the arcades and play X-Men Children of the Atom or Time Killers or Primal Rage. A lot of my best matches and a lot of my growth as a fighting gamer was with him. And in Bloody Roar especially.
You win.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of deep lore involving yours truly as a just as an individual, as an artist, as a fighter, as a gamer. He was there for me, if not directly involved.
Fight.
This man is just gonna keep getting his neck stabbed until he learns. Okay, I think he might be learning. We're not through.
Get ready. Fight.
Ooh! Oh crap. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Back off. Get out of my ring. There we go.
You win.
Or is it just me?
Didn't have to hit him like that? Oh, yes, I did.
Get ready. Fight.
Yes.
Get ready. Fight.
Ugh. No!
KO. You win.
I'm telling you, Jenny's bad. That's a bad, bad lady.
Get ready. Fight.
Yes.
Okay, Koryu did not take kindly to getting slapped in the back of the head like that. I'm sure. Ow. Oh, damn.
Get ready. Fight!
Boom.
You win.
Yes.
Ah, man. I'm so mad that this franchise went out the way it did with Bloody Roar 4. So mad.
Get ready. Fight!
There we go. Wait for it. Oh!
Get ready. Fight!
Oh! Get back! No, you don't. Oh! Damn! Get out! Get out! Bye-bye!
You win.
Or is it just me?
See? Y'all see this, right?
Let's do it. Get ready. Fight!
Now listen. Listen. Y'all remember a little while back when I actually, when I pulled up the Bloody Roar 2 redub, right? You know, with Ed Bosco, Casey Mangillo, Kira Buckland, Kaiji Tang, you know, everybody coming through and, you know, redubbing the voiceovers for the characters in Bloody Roar 3, right? I mean, in 2. Picture, if you will. Picture, if you will. Modern tech, modern technique. Re-rendering and re-sculpting the stages and the characters for Bloody Roar. Maybe even setting up, you know, maybe even making a new game. Or completely remaking the first. Bringing back characters like Greg and Mitsuko. With more expanded stages for more, you know, stage interactivity. But with the top tier dubbing and voice talent of the folks that came through and redubbed Bloody Roar 2. Remember when we were talking about developers and companies needing to dip into their library of IPs to bring back the classics and revitalize them for a new generation? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Oh no! Oh! Ow! No, 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 no! Damn. Ugh. No, you don't. Stop that.
You win.
Is it hard? Or is it just me?
Now let's keep in mind, I chose Jenny not for the thirst trap aspect. It helps, but I mean, as I'm sure you guys have seen, like Jenny was actually one of my main characters ever since she was introduced in 2. Oh. Ugh.
Get ready. Fight.
There we go. Ugh. Oh! 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 Oh!
You win.
Yes.
Oh, and this Vincent Valentine looking motherfucker right here.
Get ready. Fight.
Yes.
Ow. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Ow! Oh, I think he was mad. I think my guy was mad.
Get ready. Fight.
Back off. Gotcha.
Get ready. Fight.
Nope. Get stepped on. Apparently, guy was mad about getting stepped on. No! Oh! Ugh. That was so close.
You lose. I can't stop that.
I almost had him.
Jenny!
We're not through yet. Nope. Yeah. Nah, Jenny is very much the sort of archetype of character that Ivy is. Alright, that's enough out of you. Oh, come on! Big time execution error. Holy hell.
Get ready.
Damn. I think he's mad at me too. You know what?
You go.
This is where I gotta make the switch. Because you see, Jenny was one of my pocket characters. But I've got two mains in this camp.
Let's do it.
This young man being one of them.
Ready. Fight.
Oh boy. Oh, oh! No! Stop that! Ugh.
Get ready.
Gotcha. We'll just let that play for a little bit. Now, watching these combo videos at the end is part of how I learned the combos that I know with both Yugo and Jenny, and hell, even with Big Dude Stunt. But yeah, it was Yugo and actually not Shenlong, but Long the original. But you see, this right here is back when fighting games could be fun. Back when everybody was busted, therefore everybody was viable and balanced because of how busted each individual character was. Now you got people out here complaining about how, about how grapplers are actually getting a little bit better in Street Fighter 6. Like, what the fuck, man? Love it. Oh, hell yeah. Snake Eyes always put in work.
Game over.
So yeah.
Bloody Roar 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely, I'm right there with you. It's nice how developers can actually go through and, fix games, fix stuff that they missed, after release, but I honestly feel like it was much better when developers basically only had one shot at getting it right. So they had to really bring their A game during development in order to make sure that they could produce something worthwhile that was actually going to make money. Yeah. Once they were done, it was over.
Bloody Roar 3.
Wait. Hold up. Did I actually... Now I gotta check. Now I absolutely have to check. Did I actually download that? Let's find out. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you get it? Yes, yes, yes. Remember what I was mentioning earlier? Remember that game I was mentioning earlier? The one that was a spin-off of Way of the Samurai? Well, guess what? guess what? I give you Samurai Western. Highly improbable, I know, but still. Right. Do we care? No. We do not care. God, this is just, this was cinema. Okay? Straight up cinema. Now, we're going to take ourselves a little bit of time just to try and, get started on the first little bit of the game. And then we'll bring the stream down for the evening.
They say that the way of the warrior is to seek death. But a man can seek death anywhere, even in a far land. So it was that I set out on a great journey, prepared to give my life to do my duty.
God, just look at this. Now consider, if you will, just bear with me for a moment before we get back to the game, but consider with me, if you will, just picture this for a moment. Imagine. Oh, wait. No, Andre, you don't even need to worry about that. There was a Samurai Champloo game on the PS2. In fact, I might download that next. Samurai Champloo, Sidetracked. Look it up. But picture this, if you will. Imagine this game. But let's say, re-rendered, redeveloped in something like, say, Unreal Engine 4 or 5 or Unity. Imagine some of the extra flourishes that could be put on the art style, like, say, adding the, the nice thick, black ink outlines to it, like the Japanese ink paintings, or like the calligraphy. Oh, you remember. Yeah, you remember. You know.
Get a load of this feller. I don't think he's from around here.
Hey, you habla inglés? Hmm?
I bet I can make you talk.
Who are you? Eat land!
Now I am gonna be rusty as shit at this
You
game.
think you can beat us with that overgrown knife?
Let's get him, boys.
Ow! Oh, damn it. Can I jump up there and get the... I need to get the meat. I need my health. Get down here.
Who are you?
Oh, that's right.
Here we go.
Ow! Oh! Ate it! Oh, dang it. I ate it already. Oh, oh, oh! If you hit an enemy's throwing knife or bullet with your sword, you can send it back at them. That's right, I can send projectiles back with well-timed strikes. Case in point. Go ahead, throw it. I dare you. Throw it. Throw it.
Here we go.
Don't move, he says. Sorry, boys. Come here, you. That's right, meat shield. Get down here. We're not done. We're not done. Oh. Incoming. Oh no. Y'all have officially fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Woo! Mm, mm. Mm. Done. If there was ever any proof that the PS that the PlayStation 1 and PS2 eras, like those generations across all platforms, were some of the greatest in terms of hardware, in terms of software, in terms of development. If there was ever any doubt, let this game right here put those doubts to rest. Huh. Yeah, in fact, Ferd, it was thanks to you bringing it up on Twitter that I was like, you know what? I should probably go back and play Samurai Western. So thank you. But with that being said, though, let me go ahead and bring this stream to a close, though, because it's 8 o'clock. I got to get started on dinner, get me some rest for work tomorrow, and then tomorrow afternoon, it's Wednesday, so we're going to be coming back with more Warframe. We're going to be, we're going to be jumping in on the next portion of the Alphabet Challenge, which is going to be a freebie because there are no Warframes that start with the letter U. So I'll probably be popping in with some Frost or some Vauban, No, Frost, definitely. But, yeah, let's go ahead and bring this bad boy to a close, shall we? Oh, it has been way too much fun getting in there and doing my thing today. Between the awesome raid that was brought in, thank you again, Riona, for bringing the party to us, and then just, again, having the chance to really sit down and just dive deep, not just into gaming history with, these PS2 classics, but also into my own personal history as a gamer, thanks to my buddy coming in and, resubbing. It's just, this was, frankly, a wonderful time. Even with all the times where I may have actually, made earnings through donations or through subscriptions, there's nothing that really quite captures why I enjoy streaming so much as just having old friends come in. Getting the chance to chop it up, getting the chance to show off what has made gaming so much fun and what has made this such a beloved hobby and industry ever since the 80s, ever since the 90s, right? So, Bruce, brother, thank you. Thank you for, helping make this stream even more special. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And for everybody that's come in. Y'all are the real MVPs. But, I don't have a daily reminder for you guys because, again, today was just me getting back in the swing of things as far as work goes. Getting back into the retro streams, which we are definitely going to be doing more of. We'll probably come back with more Samurai Western. I'll probably find a way to probably find a way to jump in and, start playing some more stuff like NBA Street Volume 2, Grandia 2, Def Jam Vendetta, Fight for New York. Hell, there's even a PS2 release. There's even a PS2 port of WWE All-Stars, which is probably my favorite arcade-style wrestling game ever since Super WrestleMania. I can't wait to show off more of these gems for you guys and just bring back that vibe, because that's the vibe that this channel is built for to begin with. With that being said, though, I gotta go get dinner started. I'm gonna make me some bomb ass meatloaves. Gonna take the rest of the night, maybe get in a little bit of grind time on Grand Blue, get some rest, get to work, and we'll be back at it tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. Pacific. You don't want to miss it. Till then, remember the 4 big rules of hanging out here with your favorite rookie. Stay happy, stay hydrated, stay gaming, and as always, stay good, neighborhood. I'll see y'all tomorrow, but until then, get some rest. GG's.